if you're going to shotgun coyote hunt, you better be shooting them. If you're not, get ready to lose some coyotes.
All right, first day into the morning. Gary Wayne's behind the camera. We got up, come locating this morning. We heard coyotes in this block. Coyotes should have been, if they're still in the same spot, they should have been scattered out from about this corner that we're sitting on, back over to another hardwood edge. This is kind of some thin pine strip that they've left in here. We're right in the corner of it. There's another clear cut that butts up to it right here above us. And that's about where the coyotes were when we heard them. So what we're going to try to do is pull them right in here, down these lanes of pines, and put them right in our lap. We got the Foxpro X24 sitting right here above us. And we've kind of got a crosswind drifting right to left right now, hoping it don't cut up any more than it does. We'd be in trouble if it does. Anyway, coyotes should be right here. We're going to go ahead and start with some howls and see if we get some called up. I'm going to start with boom, long, wide howls, and then I'll answer with one of the female howls. I'll go right into lonely little bee, female howls. Right here, coyotes right here. Shaboom. That's how you do it right there. That is how you do it. That is textbook coyote killing right there. We'll throw on some buck distress just to make sure they ain't got another one with them. I know. Well, that is how you howl in coyotes and shotgun them right there. Couldn't be much more. I mean, that's as good as it gets. Textbook hunt. Everything worked just right. The only thing they didn't do is howl after we set up. And that's because they just ran to it. I mean, second series of howls and they were here. But I'll go out here and drag these things up. We'll take a look at them, and then I'll do a pretty good job of telling you how this came together and why it worked. Sounds we used, all that kind of stuff. And we're also shooting the Apex. We partnered up with them, as you know, and then we took that a step farther, and after shooting 4s, 2s, different loads, different shells, we got together with them and have started shooting these MFK 2x4s. They're exclusive to MFK, specifically for killing coyotes, and you see what it done to them. Rolled them up, doubled down, off to a good morning. Drag these things up, and we'll see what they look like. They are 12 steps from the call, maybe 15 at the most. To the first coyote, 13 to the second from the call. Pair of them. Pair of good looking coyotes. We don't get, we've actually killed some good looking coyotes the last couple of days. Killed good looking coyotes yesterday and today. And same thing this morning for this part of the world. There's a big male. Probably a 3-year-old male. This female's older. Pale colored female for our part of the world. She's gonna be 4 or 5 at least. So good way to get the morning started off. And I told you I'd tell you a little bit about how we were set up and why this came together and worked like it did. Me and Caraway located these coyotes. I told you in the intro at daylight this morning. What are we? We're probably half in here. Close to it, close to a half. Maybe not quite. From the gravel road where we heard the coyotes. We got a highway out here that you may be able to hear makes a corner of this block, but there's a gravel road that we located from, heard these coyotes. This corners is a big clear cut in here, growed up in thicket, right out of this pine block we're in. And that's where we located the coyotes. We marked them on Onyx maps, dropped us a point, went and located some other places, come back, and this is the first spot we started at daylight. We've never been in here before. We came here first because highest odds of the coyotes howling during the daylight would have been at first light. So we come in here just in case we needed to move on these coyotes. We had them marked pretty good on the map. Come in, set up right here, right off the bat. Put the Foxpro right here, 10 yards from us, just upwind of us. We had a cross wind. It was cutting back, had an angle. Luckily, we had just enough angle to make this work. And we had the coyotes up here above us on this corner. I kicked on Boone long whine howls and let it run through one full series. Paused it for about 2 minutes. After that 2 minutes, the silence was up, nothing had shown up yet. I went right into a female howl called Lonely Little Bee, brand new female imitation howl that I just recorded probably a month ago. Have killed several coyotes with that sound. But followed with Lonely Little Bee. And no sooner than it started howling, they were already on the way, I'm sure. Because within, what, about a third howl on that series from Lonely Little Bee, I saw one of the coyotes jump a top out there. And after that, they were right on top of the call. They run right over the top of the call and come out in this lane. And of course, they never come. That's with shotgunning, hunting in the briars and bullshit, thickets. They never come right where you want them to come. It would have been better if they'd have come up through here and we'd have got a little bit of pre-roll. But that's part of the shotgun stuff. You take what you can get, and it's usually fast action and in your face, and you hope you get it. And we did. They hopped out in this lane, and I knocked the male down first. As soon as he stepped out, I dropped him, and then the female come blazing across.
and I caught up with her. Put that load of 2x4 Apex that I was telling you about a while ago right in her tail and knocked her teeth out. And that's all she wrote. So we off to a good hunt, or good start to the hunt this morning. And we've got a couple more groups of coyotes located. We're just going to go get after them right now. If y'all want to get any of the sounds, any of the stuff you see us using, the MFK Edition Foxpros preloaded with all the sounds you see us using, or these Apex shells that you hear us talking about. If you're going to shotgun coyote hunt, you better be shooting them. If you're not, get ready to lose some coyotes. And I'm telling you that from experience. Anyway, if you want to get that stuff, go to the website, mfkgamecalls.com. Find all our stuff there. And anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. We're just going to get after something else. And y'all come with us. Take these pretty ones out with me.